we have a brand new finesse bait from OSP, the Eramaki Shad, and I am with the man himself, T Namiki, and we are going to break down this crazy looking little finesse thing. What the heck was going through your mind when you made this? So I'm excited to ask you a bunch of questions. If you guys would like to see one of the cooler, weirder, small little finesse baits to come to the market, let's have some fun and break this down. Let's go. Welcome to the Hookup Tackle.
What a stud.
Yeah. Look at that.
That was sick.
Woo!
Cheers, my friends. Happy Sunday.
All right, guys, some breaking news.
What's new this week at the Hookup Tackle?
What a beautiful coastal fish.
Look at that.
Look at that gut on that. That's a nice fish.
Welcome back, my friends. I've been with the Hookup Tackle, sitting with the man himself, T Namiki. Toshi, thank you for taking time to break down this very crazy little bait that you have made, the Eramaki Shad.
Yep.
Okay, talk to me about this thing. This is, I told Jeff when we were coming, I said, the OSP has this crazy bait that looks like a dinosaur, almost. This Eramaki, well, scarf.
Yeah.
Right? Right.
Lizard.
Yeah, it's almost like a frilled neck lizard, or, you know. So Eramaki meaning kind of like a scarf that you would wear around your neck. And this is a small bait. It's a 2.3 inch bait. Minnow style, I guess, eye motion style bait.
Right.
But this bait does a lot of things that most baits don't. So I'm going to kind of just give you the mic. Can you tell us about this bait, what we do with this bait, why you developed this bait, and why it's going to be such a good one for people to add, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Ben, thank you very much for asking.
Oh.
You are very welcome.
Pleasure.
And yeah, Eramaki Shad is one of the secret bait. Yeah, it really works good. Yeah, at first this bait used for 3-4 way.
Okay.
One is for jig head.
Okay.
Use like mid strolling.
Okay.
Shake. Yeah, and just weightless too.
Okay.
But anyway, the key has these parts.
Okay.
Yep. Action. Then if fish come to bite, but didn't get bite, the key action we call nigashi action. It is nigashi means escape.
Okay.
Bait.
Moving away.
Moving fast.
Yes. Now this is something that I think people should take note, even if you guys aren't into these super finesse baits, which everybody's kind of into these super finesse baits now with strolling and live scope. But that nigashi action, this is something that people I think take for granted. So many times we hear like mid strolling and we think that we're literally just shaking it and that bait's just doing this all the way. So a bass comes and looks at it and we're just still doing it. It doesn't trigger them all the time. It has to have that ability to escape, or the nigashi action.
Right. Yeah. Easy bass, even some live scope.
Yep.
We see easy bass.
Yeah.
Fish come to above his head.
Right.
Bam.
He just eats. Right.
Very easy.
Right.
But usually, tough.
Right.
Then pretty easy bass.
Right.
But smarter bass.
Yes. So they want to.
it's neat.
They want to see that bait actually trying to escape.
Yeah.
and
Same
get away.
as jerk bait, twitching action.
Yep.
Darting action.
Yep.
No, not only just reading. Sometimes, jump, jump.
Yep.
First move, then stop and flash. This is jerk bait
Yes.
type.
Yeah.
Nigashi.
But that escaping action
Yeah.
is what's triggering the fish, that it looks like it's trying to get away.
Yeah.
That's what, so many small baits have the capability of strolling, but they don't necessarily have the capability of escaping. and because of this kind of crazy collar in the middle of the bait, it's giving it the opportunity to kind of swim and escape when needed. Okay.
And on that time, make more water pushment. Water.
Okay.
Then fish can know even small shape bait. Yep.
So they're feeling that push on their lateral line.
Yeah,
that it's making sense to them that might be alive. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah, if you fish, we can cast bait in front of us, smaller shape, get more bite.
I see.
Instead of bigger bait.
Sure.
Bigger bait can more better fish can let fish know bait is here.
Right.
But many times come to just look, then go.
Okay.
But small bait, hard to let fish where I am.
Understood.
But if fish come, more chance, even tough condition.
So if you can get it around a fish and work it correctly, you should be able to get bit on a smaller bait much easier than a bigger bait.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And these parts cover even small bait.
Yep.
Bass can let bait here.
Bass
can let bass know where bait is.
Because of that push of water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And also the great action, great technique to get bass, to get bite.
Yep.
Fast moving and quick stop.
Okay. Okay, so this is something, let's spend a minute on this, okay? Because this is something that I see you brought some other baits here to talk about too. So this is something that not many people think of, but so many baits as we fish them, we fish them fast and they go and they keep going, right? So if we're gonna use a crankbait or most soft plastic like a swim bait, you get them going really fast, but then when you stop, it keeps going. It keeps swimming away, right? What you're talking about is that nigashi action, but to a stop.
Yep.
So it's escaping and then it's stopping, like dead in its tracks.
Yep.
So this is kind of the same idea as your dice rubber, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So talk to me about this stopping action a little bit.
Yep. Flat body make more stop.
Okay.
Even hard jack,
Yep.
then stop.
Okay.
More than round shape. Yeah, this is one of the reason this type bait is working good and very popular.
We talk about this all the time. The dice rubber is like the staple bait here in Japan.
Yeah.
Like we were just talking about the last JB tournament circuit, and
Yeah.
4 of the 5 guys
That's right.
were using dice rubber.
Yeah, it's not JB, but it's other big tournament in Lake Beaver.
Okay.
Because no tournament in JB, no JB tournament in Lake Beaver.
Okay. Okay.
But the Beaver has original big tournament circuit.
I see. Okay.
And 2 weeks before there was biggest tournament in this year.
Yep.
And maybe 3, 4 fifth guy, top 5th guy using dice rubber.
Right.
Yeah. And 30 pound. Need 30 pound each day to win.
Right. So it's such a small bait, catches big fish, but this style bait, there's so many companies that have a bait like this now, right? So I mean, you have, and I'm not trying to speak poorly about any of them, but so many of them are like a round shape, and that round shape doesn't stop. The round shape just keeps going, and there's a reason why the round shape isn't super popular. This is the one everybody goes to because of that stop motion, right? So go ahead.
And the bass can know flat shape make more water push. So bass can know, bait there.
There it is.
Even small shape.
I see.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's not just visual; they can feel it.
He can feel here.
Yes. So you're taking that same stopping idea, and you're incorporating it here also. So this, this collar, right, is giving the bait action, but it's also helping it stop when it's going. So it's giving it escape action, and then it forces it to stop. Clever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same as popper. If surface.
Okay.
Popper. Boom, boom. Well, popper works good in surface
Yes.
during summer season.
Right.
Yeah.
Because of that stop.
Yeah.
And speaking of popper, this does have an amazing popping sound. So
Right.
if you guys want to use this bait on the surface, it's a great surface bait
Yes.
too. It has that popping sound. It has that kind of escape action if you
Yep.
wanted to. How... okay, yep.
Yep.
I see you grabbing
yeah.
that one. Talk to me about that.
Yep. In Japan, very tough lake. During summertime, we see many bars on surface. Easy time, use just a plastic bait.
Yep.
Yeah, Yamato or popper.
Yep.
But tough, use floating one.
Okay.
Floating stuff. One.
Okay.
Usually wacky style.
Okay.
Then keep surface.
Yep. I see.
Yeah, this is one of the great tournament technique on tough condition.
I see.
Yep.
So you're taking a bait. So this is a Mylar Minnow?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, Mylar Minnow.
Okay.
Is, yeah,
So and this is a floating bait.
Yep.
And so you, instead of just, I think most people would think of rigging it in
Yeah,
the
uh-huh.
nose. But if you threw this on the surface nose hooked, and you pull it, it doesn't really do anything. But by wacky rigging it, it forces it to kind of have a little
then stop.
action and then stop.
Action and stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can utilize this same concept, I guess, with the Eramaki
Right.
Shad,
Uh-huh,
but
yeah.
rig it on the front.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to cast wacky style,
Understood.
and sometimes easy to break.
Okay.
Cast one.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this style more durability.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. That makes sense. Talk to me about I see you have a Doe Life stick here as well. So the Doe Life stick is an amazing strolling bait, right?
yes,
Very
yes.
popular strolling bait here in Japan.
Yes. This one. Yeah, durable stick used for just a weightless too, like
Yes.
a senko.
Yep.
Just put the offset hook
Yep.
and let it sink.
Yep.
Or sometimes use a fluke, like
Yep.
twitching, then let it sink,
Yep.
twitching, darting good. Then after that, has action.
Yep.
Because do right, do alive.
Right.
But one more way, put jig head, usually 1/8 to 3/16 quarter ounce jig head, then cast, mid Strolling.
I see.
Yeah, this bait were one of the very popular bait in Lake Beaver. Yeah, even 15 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, many Lake Beaver fishermen
Yep.
use this one.
Strolling
for
it.
Strolling.
Yeah.
Yep.
So-
From bank and the boat.
Most of us in the U.S. were just learning strolling, right? It's pretty
Right.
pretty new to us.
That's right.
So learning about new baits for us, but like established baits like the Doe Life stick is important. But you put a lot of that Doe Life stick action into the Eramaki Shad also.
Yep.
So this would be a good kind of 1-2 punch, or when would you use this instead of the Doe Life stick
Okay.
for strolling?
Okay. If fishing tub or bass eat smaller bait,
Okay. Okay.
use this.
I see.
Usually spinning tackle,
Okay.
mainly 4-pound test.
Okay.
If sometime 3-pound fluorocarbon,
Okay.
very tough time.
Very
2-pound,
finesse.
2-pound, 3-pound
Okay.
fluorocarbon, but
All right.
usually 4-pound.
Yeah.
Or sometimes 5-pound, 6-pound leader, then braid.
Some braid. Okay. Okay.
Anyway, spinning tackle.
Yep.
Even mostly spinning tackle.
Okay.
Some bait finesse style, but bigger bait and bigger fish. Even anyway, usually bigger bait.
Okay.
Yeah, we call wakasagi.
Yep.
Yeah, some lake bigger wakasagi
I see.
use this.
Okay.
But most of lakes wakasagi this size in
Okay.
Japan.
All right. Tiny.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think most of our season in the U.S., we always have small shad. We always have small bait. But so much of the year we have little fry, too. So this would be a great little bait to fish like post-spawn, after the spawn, when we see a lot of fry.
Yeah.
You can fish it on the surface. You can fish it just below.
Yeah, and see this one, even jig head and
Yep.
even just hook.
Yep.
When cast, then pop like a popper.
Okay. Yep.
And just reading, fast reading,
Yep.
tail
Yep.
has action.
Understood.
itself. Yeah.
So this is going to, on a fast reel, this little collar will act
Uh-huh.
kind of like a crankbait where it kind of pushes it side by side, and then this tail back here is segmented.
Mm.
So as it's moving back and forth, you're going to get
Very
almost
good.
a snaky kind of action
Yep.
out of that tail. So much this one little tiny bait can do.
Right,
It's
that's
a pretty,
right.
it's a pretty crazy little bait.
Yes.
Very versatile.
Even small shape, but can do many action.
Yes. Yeah, very cool. So this is going to be a really fun one for you guys to add into the arsenal, especially when fishing gets tough and we need to downsize. So check it out, the Eramaki Shad from
Eramaki.
OSP. Yeah, did I say Eramaki?
Eramaki.
I got so many different things going on. Yeah, so the Eramaki Shad from OSP. This is going to be a super cool one. So Toshi, thank you
Oh,
for
you
taking
are very,
the time
very
and taking the time to explain all of this. Is a lot to process. We're going to catch a ton of fish on this thing. So thank you very much. Guys, we will see you again very soon. Peace out.